Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on? Into the box, Catfish Brown. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brown.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, Matt, Drummond is a really well-respected umpire. Pretty rare that anyone has a major beef with the way he calls the strike zone.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You almost get the sense here that he wants to stay away from throwing the fastball. Almost like he doesn't want to get burned.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Arrieta gets the sign. Trying to work it full on 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Buster Posey will stand in, one of the heroes of the wild card game victory that got him into this division series.
Yeah, he had some pressure-filled at-bats in that ball game. He delivered in a big way.
0-2 delivery. Runner goes for second. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Bryant backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. We'll move on to the bottom. Into the box now, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
Batting third, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Coming to the plate now, Catfish Brown, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Arrieta sets. Here's the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take the strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Miguel Montero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hit on the ground is short. Scooped up, one there. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Catfish Brown ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
High in the air out to center field. Fowler moving to his left. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice.
Striding into the box, Catfish Brown earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the first pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sinker. 3-2 now.
He knows a drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Leading off the inning, Catfish Brown, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Hard hit ball to second. There's Baez. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound.
Catfish Brown gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Brown.
Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying.
Buster Posey set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Jets 2-1 on its way. Runner goes for second. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. And now it'll be the into the box. Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Samardzija has his target. 2-2 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Jason Hayward gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. 0-1, here it comes. Line drive to left. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
A great example right here.
Catfish Brown is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Shortstop, Catfish Brown.
And look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
And you know these guys come into this game obviously feeling pretty good about themselves. They got that important win on the road in game 1. And I think now the hope is to just push the envelope a little bit. Play pretty aggressive baseball, and you maybe get a chance to have that 2.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Catfish Brown will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fowler is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Miguel Montero will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Hit hard to short. Brown is up with it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Second baseman, number 9.
Dexter Fowler gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit to short. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're on top 7-1. Catfish Brown will be the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece barring a 9th inning rally. Hit to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 2 outs away from a victory here. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, John Lester. A look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, you know, a key guy for this ball club.
Catfish Brown will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
And you know, I think these guys come into this game 3 feeling pretty darn good about where things stand. You know the old saying, you're going to take a split on the road if you can get it.
One
so
ball.
Like we like to say, they've got that home field advantage now. And they've been a pretty good team here all season long, so the opportunity is definitely there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Catfish Brown is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things up. Catfish Brown gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Hit to short. A quick out number 1. Addison Russell stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
1-2. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
A good job there.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounded to the right. Belt has it. The second for 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Not too many more. Catfish Brown will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly, and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Buster Posey will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Runners off for second. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giant striding into the box, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. There's one. On the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double.
And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with.
There's a look at a capacity crowd that's been anxiously awaiting the start of this one. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your San Francisco Giants.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, you know, a key guy for this ball club has been Jason Hayward.
Catfish Brown will get his first opportunity here in Game 4, and you'd have to say he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and I think that's a pitch we're going to see a lot of tonight. It's much different than that four-seam fastball, and he gets a lot of run on that thing.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first homer here in the series. And the Giants draw closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys.
Catfish Brown digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Sent toward first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28.
Catfish Brown stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
He's set. Here it comes. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, and the inning finally comes to a close. Dexter Fowler steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. 1 there. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. And now Catfish Brown will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of it. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Chris Bryant will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Catfish Brown strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our tops player.